It's shut down, and that is why the building is closed.
Well, we were advised by the attorneys to close the building. The building shouldn't be open. The risk is great.
I think they take this serious. I think it's a big game to them, and they don't understand that the more confusion and the more back and forth that we do, no one suffers but the people of the...
Hold on to your hats, folks, because the drama surrounding Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is hitting a boiling point, with lawsuits piling up, accusations flying, and the city teetering on the edge of collapse, all under the watchful eye of the FBI. This political scandal is shaping up to be a whirlwind like no other.
Well, she's one of the most recognizable faces that's been on the news lately. Talking about the mayor of Dolton, Tiffany Henyard.
And all of social media.
The latest bombshell involves Tiffany Henyard's lawsuit against the village of Dolton and Thornton Township, and it's far from a routine political dispute. This is an all-out war sparked by allegations of voter suppression and a shady caucus that excluded her from the ballot for the Thornton Township supervisor position. Rumors suggest this wasn't a mere procedural error, but a calculated attempt by her rivals to silence her. Legally, Henyard has a fighting chance, with experts highlighting the strength of her claims, especially the chilling account of voters being locked out of the caucus meeting in freezing temperatures. The striking image of her supporters shivering outside while the caucus continued inside is a powerful narrative that could sway both public opinion and the court.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard was not at the hearing here today. Neither was her attorney, and she was not made available for a comment.
The legal battle is gripping, but it's the outrage of Dolton residents that's truly electrifying. Calls for Mayor Henyard's resignation are growing louder, echoing with frustration and anger. The streets buzz with rumors of her lavish spending, millions in unaccounted funds, and a steady stream of scandals plaguing her administration. Online forums are ablaze with heated debates as residents voice their disbelief and disappointment in their elected leader. Some go as far as to label the situation a blatant misuse of taxpayer money and an insult to the very people who put her in office. Once a vibrant city, Dolton now finds itself overshadowed by a cloud of distrust and uncertainty. The conflict between Mayor Henyard and her constituents has escalated into a full-blown clash, with the mayor's office closed, essential city services grinding to a halt, and the town teetering on the edge of chaos. Dolton feels like it's on the brink of implosion. Insiders speculate these actions are a desperate act of revenge, a last-ditch effort by Henyard to maintain control under mounting pressure. Rumors suggest she's using the city as a pawn in her personal power struggle, further aggravating the situation. The disruption of key services, from canceling the annual holiday toy giveaway to the potential layoffs of over 100 township workers, has only intensified public outrage. Residents are not just angry, they're fearful of what lies ahead.
Hypocrisy. I really think it's very hypocritical.
In the latest development, Dolton has come to a standstill with a complete shutdown of city operations. Essential services are disrupted, leaving residents scrambling to address issues that should be managed by their elected officials. Rumors are flying, speculating whether this is a calculated move by Henyard to undermine her opponents, a desperate bid for sympathy and support, or merely the fallout of her chaotic and dysfunctional administration. The fact that the township's insurance has lapsed only adds to the turmoil, raising serious concerns about her competence and accountability. The situation is so grim that even the most hopeful observers are beginning to lose faith.
Lights are off behind me, the doors are locked here, and there's a sign on the building right now that says it's closed. For how long? Neither residents nor employees know at this point.
And looking ahead, Dolton's future remains uncertain. Henyard's legal battles could drag on for months, potentially costing the city millions in legal fees. The political fallout could be equally severe, with the possibility of a complete overhaul of city leadership. While the damage to community trust and morale may take years to repair, can Henyard weather this storm? Will residents find a way to restore order and stability? The answers remain unclear, leaving Dolton's future hanging in the balance. Public sentiment is vividly captured in comments from a YouTube video on the issue. One viewer wrote, "Got evicted, but who's paying her lawyers? Better not be the taxpayers that don't want her." This comment encapsulates widespread concerns that Henyard's legal fights are being funded by the very people she's accused of wronging, amplifying feelings of betrayal and injustice. Another comment, "Could we please get an adult to go to this town and take control? This is insane," highlights the chaos and dysfunction engulfing Dalton. The desperation and frustration are evident, reflecting a community yearning for stable leadership and a return to normalcy. These comments, along with countless others, underscore the depth of the crisis and the urgent need for resolution.
Our job is to govern, to provide a way, provide services, and we're not doing that because they're stalling government, gridlocking it, because they can't have their way.
Beyond the online chatter, the situation in Dalton is equally grim on the ground. Local businesses are reporting significant drops in sales, attributing the downturn to the ongoing political turmoil that's keeping customers away. Some residents are even considering moving, worried that the instability will harm their property values and overall quality of life. What was once a thriving community is now unraveling. With social cohesion fraying under the weight of this crisis, this is no longer just a political battle. It's a full-blown community crisis affecting every aspect of life in Dalton County. Comparative studies are found on other political figures. State Senator Napoleon Harris, a key player in the caucus that ousted Henyard, is now facing accusations of unethical behavior. Rumors of backroom deals and political maneuvering suggest the situation is far more intricate than it seems. The investigation has expanded beyond Henyard, turning into a sweeping probe of Dalton's political establishment and raising serious questions about the integrity of the entire system. This drama extends well beyond one individual. It's a systemic issue demanding accountability and reform.
There are fights in Thornton Township and in Dalton. Except in one case, Tiffany Henyard wants on a ballot, while in another, a Henyard ally was looking to keep her opponent off.
Meanwhile, Henyard's legal team is working tirelessly to prepare for the upcoming court battles. They are reportedly gathering evidence, interviewing witnesses, and crafting a robust defense strategy. However, the mounting legal fees are adding even more financial strain to an already overburdened city. The outcome of these lawsuits remains uncertain, but the stakes couldn't be higher. A loss could not only end Henyard's political career, but also expose further wrongdoing and potentially lead to criminal charges. Adding to the intrigue, rumors suggest a potential whistleblower within Henyard's inner circle. This individual, whose identity remains undisclosed, is allegedly ready to come forward with damning evidence of corruption and misconduct. Such a revelation could dramatically shift the dynamics of the situation, sparking further investigations and uncovering deeper layers of the scandal. The possibility of a whistleblower stepping into the spotlight adds suspense to an already dramatic narrative, leaving everyone wondering what secrets remain hidden beneath the surface of this unfolding story.
We need some action. Somebody that's actually going to do their job. How about that? Somebody that's come in, work for the people, not themselves, and have pictures all over the place.
The situation in Dalton is far from over. Legal battles rage on, residents remain furious, and the city teeters on the edge of collapse. Meanwhile, the FBI investigation looms large, adding even more complexity to an already chaotic scenario. Will Henyard manage to salvage her reputation and hold on to her position? Can the residents ever rebuild their trust in local government? Only time will tell. One thing is clear, this story is far from its conclusion. The drama persists, and we'll be here to cover every twist and turn as it unfolds.
Manipulation. Nobody likes being manipulated, and when you get here, you know that's exactly what's happening.
The ongoing saga of Tiffany Henyard serves as a stark cautionary tale of unchecked power, political scheming, and the devastating impact of prioritizing personal ambition over public service. It's a story that forces us to question the foundations of local governance and the true role of elected officials in serving their communities. This unfolding drama highlights critical issues of accountability, transparency, and the urgent need for ethical leadership in public office. Henyard's actions, lavish spending, questionable financial dealings, and blatant disregard for her constituents are astonishing, showcasing a masterclass in political hubris and the corrupting influence of unchecked power. Yet, amid the chaos, there's a glimmer of hope. The residents of Dolton are not staying silent. Empowered by social media and amplified by mainstream coverage, they are demanding accountability and change, proving that even in the face of adversity, a community's voice can be a powerful force for reform.
We were in Thornton Township today, and that main building was locked. No one was answering the main phone lines, and some services that are offered there are for electric and heating for low-income homes.
The story of Tiffany Henyard is more than just a local political scandal. It's a reflection of broader issues facing society. It's a tale of power abuse, the erosion of trust in public institutions, and the critical need to hold elected officials accountable for their actions. This story resonates far beyond Dolton, Illinois, serving as a cautionary tale for communities across the country. It's a narrative that will continue to unfold, captivating audiences and sparking debate for years to come. So, what do you think will happen next? Will Henyard manage to claw her way back into power, or will the weight of the accusations finally bring her down? And what about the residents of Dolton? Will they ever find the stability and leadership they so desperately need? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned for more updates on this explosive saga.